Hey guys, Zach here, and it's going to be a quick video on how to overcome your insecurities and start living a more happier life, because so many people in this world have insecurities. And I know the strategy on how to break out of them because I used to live in that. I used to live in, all this, on my face, all this stuff about me is not good enough, and I would live in that space. I remember when I used to put out videos and my mindset was, please love me. That was like my limiting belief. It was like, please love me. So I was a pleaser to everyone. Have you ever been a pleaser? Have you ever been a doormat for someone where whatever they say you'll do? You're just like, yeah, I'll do it. Because you don't feel strong enough within yourself and love yourself enough to say no. Because there's so many people out there that can't even say no. They have to say yes. They can't even just say no. And that person doesn't even respect you because you can't say no. But the reason I'm making this video is because I'm going to help you right now break out of any insecurity, any weaknesses within your internal world, because I know the strategy to do so. Someone came to me the other day and they just felt so weak. They look so weak, and it's not because they were weak, it's just they look so weak and they were acting weak. That's not who they really are. And if they identify themselves as I'm weak, they'll stay in that position. So I'm just like, I don't look at them like they're less than me. I just look at them like they're not being the best version of themselves. That's cool, right? But they come to me and they're like, oh, Zach, I put up a video the other day. It was so hard for me to put up a video. And, like someone wrote on that video, trying to tear me down. And like I took the video down. And I'm like, you took the video down? Because Jackie wrote on it saying, ha ha ha, this person puts a video out? First of all, number one, you've got to realize you've got to have tougher skin than that. You've got to have tougher skin. And the reason I'm saying this right now is you need to hear reality. If you're really worrying about what your nose looks like, your hair looks like, your chin looks like on a video or out in public or anywhere, you're doing that to yourself. You are suffering. You're not living a phenomenal life. You're suffering. And I don't want you to go through that anymore. And like I said to this person, they tore the video down and I said, cool, what were you worried about? What did they say? And then I said, haha, like they couldn't believe that person's putting a video out, and they made a judgment. And then obviously they were tagging people in that video just to make sure everyone knows this person's putting a video out, so laugh at him. You got to realize right now, that person that commented on that video trying to tear you down feels insignificant, because let's just look at it from the mindset perspective. This person, you were trying to put yourself out there. You're trying to put yourself out there, and as soon as they see that, they say, oh my God, this person's growing unconsciously. What can I do? I could either do two things. Number one, step up and say, I'm going to make a video. I'm inspired by that. Or I'm going to tear that person down. Have you ever tore someone down? I have. And when you really realize the person and the mindset from the person that's tearing that person down is upset, that person doesn't feel secure and confident within themselves. So what do they feel? They want to project that image. Because one day someone did that to them, and they want to obviously cycle that cycle of pain to someone else. And so what I said to that person is, what did they say? And they said, you know what, like I sound like an idiot and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you do. You sound like the biggest idiot ever. You are the worst idiot ever. You're an absolute idiot. You're not good enough. You're a fake. And you know what? I started amplifying and telling this person wasn't good enough. Why am I doing this? This is a strategy that I use for a lot of people that are weak, that are perceiving and acting weak. I tear them down consciously, doing it from a loving place though, because I want them to get to the frame of, breaking down and then breaking through. Because every single person I've done this to has wanted to cry. I'll say, yeah, you are. You're not good enough. You're a fake. You're always going to be a fake. You're worrying about what this person's thinking. Do you know what? You should be worrying about what they're thinking, because you're not good enough. You shouldn't make videos. And guess what happens? They all of a sudden break down, and then they all of a sudden say, don't talk to me like that. And I'm like, what? You can't do that. And do you know what? They say, don't talk to me like that. Now I'm talking to someone different. The only way to break through your insecurities, the only way to break through what's holding you back, putting yourself out there, is to do it and just take the pain. Take the pain of what people say to you. Or get on a call with me. I'll tear you down consciously. So you're not even worrying about that anymore. Someone was worrying about their nose the other day. Like, oh, I got a sore nose. I'm like, yeah, it's a stupid nose. It's the worst nose ever. And then they say, don't bag it out. And then they step up for themselves. Because you get to a certain level, threshold, where someone's treating you a certain way. And when it's conscious and it revs up and then it gets to a certain point, guess what happens? You say, screw this. I'm not living like this anymore. And I got to that place as well. every single video I used to put out, I used to do it for validation. 2 years ago, I put videos out every week, and it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. Because I'm worried about what everyone's thinking of me and stuff. And I put it out trying to get validation. So if I got a like, I'm like, oh, that means I'm good enough, right? That means I'm good enough. But I just wasn't giving love to myself. I was doing it for the wrong reasons. And you've just got to realize right now, whatever you're focusing on within yourself that you're insecure about, you don't need to focus on it. Start laughing about it, realizing that's a thing that makes you who you are. I wouldn't want to change anything about myself. I love myself so much. And do you know what? I get emotional thinking about that because it was so hard for me to get to this place. But I know for a fact anyone can get to this place. And all it takes is making a decision and a daily practice of saying to yourself, I love this part about myself. Looking at yourself in the mirror and focusing on it and saying, I love this part of myself. This makes me who I am. This makes me strong. This makes me me. And if you can get to that place of waking up every day saying, I love being me, I promise you've mastered life. Because so many people can't get to that place. So have an amazing day. Realize whatever you're insecure about, love that part of you and you won't be insecure about it. Smile about it, laugh about it, and exhilarate yourself about it and feel amazing. Have an amazing day. Boom!